before we get into the install video, guys, I want to say thank you guys that was showing so much love and support with the reveal video. Thank you everyone that's hit this like button, and thank you everyone that comment on the video. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot as well, and I can be able to give back to you guys in the future. So thank you guys for everyone who hit the like button and comment and watch all the ads. It helps the channel a lot, so I appreciate it. Hopefully we could continue doing that, and I can continue to bring you guys dope content, because editing and doing all this stuff takes a lot of time to do. Thank you guys for that. One thing about Varis, let's talk about this. So in the instruction, I want to let you guys know my opinion about Varis, because as you guys know, most of the time I go with Mugen parts, but this is my first time ever installing a Varis part on a car. With Varis, you get the instructions. It is in Japanese, some of it is in English. It does tell you all the information, the phone number, where they're located, which is pretty dope. And one thing to keep in mind, guys, all of Varis parts are handmade. You can also see a video of the building in Japan. It's like a little small building, and they all hand make their products. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So this is basically the instructions. It's in Japanese. You guys can use a Google translator to translate all the instructions. And then you have here, this is in English actually, it says the instruction manual of carbon aero parts, their users, dealers, and tuning companies. And then if you guys want to, you guys can basically pause the video and see all the stuff that they're talking about. It's a lot. Thank you very much for choosing and purchasing Varis products. This is the instruction manual. I'm reading up here. Instruction manual of our products. Be kindly and read these instructions before opening the box. Before installation, please kindly temporarily put carbon products on the car before painting or processing the carbon products to ensure the parts are attached properly to the vehicle. So they're saying basically make sure you test fit it. Carbon fiber can be easily damaged. We do not accept claims or returns of goods on items that's already painted. After it's being painted or anything done to it, we do not receive any contact within 7 days, stuff like that. When you keep the carbon, please be careful to keep them in a stable place, not to change the shape of the product, things like that. All of our carbon products are with clear gel containing finish. You might be left with clear gel coatings on the surface. So they're telling you that you might run into these little issues. So that is pretty dope with Varis telling you this stuff ahead of time. But then again, at the same time, I do feel like they should be able to, the quality of the product should be there as well, in my opinion. But I do understand all of this is hand built, so you also got to take that into consideration, which I respect from Varis actually telling you this stuff, because somebody will sell you stuff and not tell you about the imperfections. So they also tell you about what to expect, and I'll leave you guys pause the video and check it out. They'll tell you about the different types of weaves that might connect. It'll show you that some parts are, the direction might be different from other parts, the directions of the weave, such things like that. Try to go to the next page. You might have a seam in the middle of the weave, things like that. You might have different textures in the middle of the weave. They said that's normal. You might also have a small air hole, like I showed you guys in the video, the little white hole. You might have some small air hole less than 2 millimeters as acceptable void. So they're saying that's acceptable. So if you see that in your product, that is acceptable. I know some people might get mad about this. Some people might be can respect they telling you this. I'm still half and half. I mean, it kind of sucks, but you gotta respect that it's hand built and they're telling you this stuff. So they're telling you about the hoods and trunk, about the different types of black gel that's a part that you might see under, so things like that. I noticed this on the wing where it forms together. You might have this white little white line across from it, so I did notice that. So they're saying, or to keep the carbon surface clean, we would recommend clear painting or black coloring. So they're saying if you want to basically hide a line, you might have to basically do black color painting and then re-clear it again, which in my opinion I wouldn't want to, of course, after spending the money getting the product and then going back, then going ahead and re-clearing it with a better clear. So I just went a route with PPFing, like I was been telling you guys, and then they explained that you ship products with clear coating if you live in a higher, where it's like sunny and warm all the time, to put a better clear on it for longevity and stuff like that, to protect it. So things like that. I'll let you guys read it, pause it if you guys want. So like that, like that. So I'm trying to share with you guys the things that people don't share with you guys when you guys buy these products. And then handling the product must be installed by a skilled technician, things like that. Screws, bolts may be lower while but loosen while using. Please make sure, things like that. And then this is the last thing. Please do not hold wing while you open or close the trunk. Each side of the manufacturer separately molded and join them with adhesive. You open or close the trunk by holding wing, cracks may occur or the joints of the wing. So that's something else to keep in mind, which they tell you this stuff. All right, what's going on, guys? So I'm gonna add this into the video and make an update because I like to show you guys every step of the way. I went ahead and got this whole Varis carbon fiber wing flap PPF, because if you guys don't know, I showed it in a previous video about the quality of the Varis part. It might have those little tiny little clear bubbles, like you might be able to see that one little white speck. They're saying that that's fine, that should be good if you run into that issue or problem, which I think is a little bit crazy. Right now I need to ensure I put whatever stickers, the Varis logo needs to go back on there, and I am going to go ahead and put on the authentication sticker on there as well, just because maybe in the future I might take it off, but for now I am going to leave it on. I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol that I have, these little 3M packs, adhesive promoter, so it can stick better. So it's on there perfect, so it will never come off. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be installing the Varis carbon fiber rear wing flap on the Type R. I'm super excited to finally start putting all the parts on. The transformation for the Type R is about to be crazy. I can't wait to share with you guys the process and show you guys the end result. So let's jump right into the video. This is my 2019 Honda Civic Type R, and the part that we're going to be changing today is the rear wing flap. So this middle piece right here is the rear wing flap, and the carbon fiber one is really aggressive compared to this one. This one does have a nice little swoop for it being stock and everything, but the other one is definitely going to be a game changer and it's going to look very aggressive. I am super excited to see the difference from stock looking like this to how the Varis is going to look. This is how the bottom looks, like that. Man, this is going to change the rear of the car for sure. Alright, so the first thing to be able to take off the wing flap is there's some covers underneath there that uses a Phillips. So you got to use a Phillips screwdriver to take these bolts off. There's one on each side. So one there, and then there's one right there as well. You just basically stick your nigger down, and then you push down. Yeah. And then how you do that one?
And just pull it right out.
Pull it right out. Boom. The other one's out. So now you're exposed to those hex bolts, and those are T27. We also have the T27 over here. So you have like a little ratchet with actually the hex T27.
These things hard, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You didn't break it, right?
I hope not.
That one's loose?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he got one of them loose.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you really gotta put some strength into it. What? It's loose? You wanna do the other side?
Yeah, it's loose. Well, I guess this thing have a lot of pressure on it, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
You do gotta use a little bit of strength, as he's doing. To the left.
Oh, these ones over here are a lot easier.
Those are a lot easier.
Yeah, this one came. This one.
You wanna try the other one before you loosen up the other
Yeah,
one?
I'm gonna loosen up all the way. These ones came loose a lot easy.
So these ones came out a lot loose.
Yeah, a lot easy.
Compared to that one. So maybe that one had like Loctite.
Maybe you got pressure on it or
pressure
something.
on it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I guess.
He's on the last bolt now. Alright.
Alright, you're gonna take this piece out now.
So
Which just say push back on here. And it should slide right out.
slide right out. And that's it. It's out. Just like that. As you guys can see, this one is way more wider than a stock oleum one. That is the comparison. It kind of look half of it, but just a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely gonna look good. All the way around. So as you guys see, it does not fit with the cover.
So this side here needs to go down flush.
Yes, so you gotta cut that side. So when you put it up against it, it looks like that. Up here looks good, but then when you get down here, you can see that it's a lot higher. So it's not sitting completely flush because the bolt, right? It's like dangling in the air.
Yeah, because it pushes in, it'll be
So
like that.
yeah, it's gonna be like that. So we're gonna have to cut a little bit of the edge over here where that foam is. So he's gonna cut at least where the foam is. That's where he's looking at. Let's see if you guys can see.
Like right here. Right above the foot.
Yep, right there. So I'm gonna back out. He got his glasses on. All right, moment of truth. So it fits perfectly.
Yep.
Cool. So basically, where that foam piece was is what you needed to cut off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good too. So we're gonna do the next one.
Yep. Working on number 2 right now. That one fits perfect as well.
Yep. There we go.
Boom. So both of the covers fit on it. So that's the only modification that you'll have to make. So now we're going to put it on the car. Only thing is you might have to put a little bit more pressure on that one side after you put one side in and it sits on top. So when you look at them, it has like a black thing it sits on.
Yeah, we got a bracket over there.
It's like a bracket. And then you have to pull this back.
You have to pull this back.
Pull this back. It's like I'm pulling it back. Let go of it?
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to let go of it.
There we go. All
So
right.
that one's on. Wow, that looks crazy. Yo, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. What in the world?
You just gotta press in on the outer ones, them so they could.
Oh, so you're pushing it in, you're pushing it in more?
Yeah, pushing in and the outer.
Okay.
And this outer one so you could the hose could line up.
Okay. You just tighten it up. Snugged it enough. You don't want to over tighten because of carbon fiber. All right, so as you guys can see, he's gonna go into like an angle, and then it's gonna fit like that.
Yeah, it's a pop a little bit. Yeah, well, mash it up, huh?
Yeah. Same thing like this. He's going to angle it in that corner. Oop, remember you gotta angle it. Alright, so just finished that last one over here. Everything looks good. Same thing over here. Everything looks good. So now this is the end result. It looks a big difference. Definitely way more aggressive. How does it look? How does it look?
Looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It makes the rear of the car pop a little bit more.
Yeah. Looks a little more
Give you
aggressive
guys a
now.
wider-
You got a extra.
Got a little extra swoop to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks aggressive, especially the farther away you stand back from it, it looks,
Yeah, you could really see it.
you can really see it. Yeah, it has like a little reflection to it. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that definitely looks good. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like the carbon fiber Varis wing flap for the Type R. It looks really aggressive in person. It looks really good. It definitely changes the rear of a car. If you guys like this video, definitely smash the like button. It helps the channel out a lot. Also guys, comment below your thoughts on the carbon fiber Varis wing flap. Also guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you have not seen the reveal video of all the parts that I have for the Type R, definitely subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of parts that I'm gonna be installing on the car, and I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the process just like this video. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of when each video drops. But that's it for the video guys. I'm super excited. If there is anything that you guys want to achieve, find your inner drive, the thing that drives you to take a step toward your goals every single day and make it happen. Peace.